having no makeup on, so we know it's business. We do have a ton of products. I would say I have a full face. We do have brows, bronzers, foundation, concealer, all the good things, and some really excited eyeshadow palette. I will tell you where I got all of the things if I haven't, like the most of them at drugstore, and then some YesStyle if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, we will talk about it, all of the products I've used, and of course I did not try any of these except the blusher, just to get a feel of it. But yeah, let's do this. Also, I do have some brushes, which amazing. We will start with the brows because that's my routine, like going. I will use this Zeesea Remarkable Brow Pencil in warm brown. I love that it has like a great to read, like, listen, I'm older. It's getting harder to read this stuff, you know what I mean? I found this on, or at TK Maxx, like they had, I feel like 50 different pencils. I also have a bronzer from them, which we were using today. And I do enjoy that we also have like the spoolie and the clear like cap, because normally I'm searching for that, I'm just saying. But that works quite well. I do have to say, I feel like Zeesea, I do love the brushes, but I'm normally not the biggest fan of the makeup. By the way, this is like a micro brow pencil, and yeah, we're trying to use this. Listen, those micro pencils are normally not the thing I am like using the most. I am person, you know, like it's fast and I can, you know, skip the rest, you know what I mean? But we will do this, and again we'll find out if that is like drawing in quite well. If you hear noise in the backdrop, that is the cat. She's our diva, just saying. And yeah, we'll find out all about it. To be honest, I am super excited. And by the way, you can see the mirror. Listen, I'm blind. Like, not really. Listen, I just have a high dioptrine. What, low dioptrine? Like it's minus? I don't know. Listen, but this one works quite well, I feel like. I probably will at the end at least use a brow gel. I don't have a brow gel. They didn't have a brow gel. I did not find one that was like interesting for me. By the way, I don't know when this video will be up, so you will probably see this later, I feel like, than when I'm filming this. But I mean, who cares? It's still a fun video. But probably, listen, probably a lot of these products were not in stock anymore because limited edition, but if they are, you know how they perform, just saying. But by the way, the Zeesea pen is not limited edition. I don't know, we had a lot of Zeesea makeup that worked quite well, to be honest. I mean, is it a more natural look? Yes, it is, definitely, but I feel like the color is really nice. I did color my hair quite recently, yesterday, so I will do that on the other brow. Again, maybe add a little bit of brow gel, and I'll be right back. I am really pleased with the eyebrow. I just used a little bit of colored brow gel. Really nice. I do enjoy that, and they were quite easy to draw in. With the NYX one, I had like a little bit of the feel that it got cold, so it was not as easy to like draw in lines. With this one, really nice. I also, but let's go to the face. Listen, I didn't pick up a primer, so we don't have one. No big deal. I did pick up two brushes. Both of them are from Shein. This one is from Mang, which I have one from them, and I'm quite pleased with that. I do have to say, I was thinking that this one would be a little bit more dense. It's not. What did I expect? This one, I totally don't know. I will try to link all of the products. We do have like a foundation brush as well as like this one is a little bit more dense. Like this one is a more contoury brush, so we will use both of them because we do have a face palette from Grwm. This one is the All About That Face multifunctional face palette, and this is in Vanilla Sculpt. And I picked it up because a lot of people said that this is a great palette for like pale girls like me. And I'm have to say, that should be working. You can see we do have a little bit of a different like layout, or in general like other palettes. I would say we do have like really nice looking contour shades, then two blushes, a highlighter. This one should be a bronzer, like a warm tone bronzer, which amazing. We do have like a more peachy, salmony color corrector. This one seemed to be like a more cool tone foundation, a more warm tone foundation, and then two a little bit deeper shades. Listen, I'm not sure if this is fitting my skin tone, but I will try with that color. Hopefully it is light enough. The point is, I do, if you remember, I do have the Color Beauty palette. And this one is like the typical, I would say, like, you see, I've quite used it a bit. This one is like the She Glam as well, a little bit more of the Makeup Forever, like all face palette. The problem with this one is, again, I do like the white, and I think I like this one as a like foundation shade. So, and then we do have 6 blushes. Listen, what should I do with 6 blushes? I found out that both of these are the same size and you can switch pens. You can just, as you can see here, maybe not with this palette, listen, let me show you with the other one, because this is brand new and never used. You can pop these out. Can you see that? So I'm thinking I would probably put like these two. I won't need these, you know what I mean? I probably also won't need both of them. I do like the blushes. There is a highlighter which we're not using probably because I have another one, but in general you can switch and match these. So if you have like, again, the Color Secret one from Amazon and you have the She Glam one, you can switch these. And that was my plan all along, to be honest, because I was like, listen, I don't need every single shade from the Color Beauty one, but there is one with like bronzers and more, to be honest, like more like blushes. And I was like, listen, if I buy another one, I can switch and mix and match. And here, like I said, a really nice white highlighter or concealer or whatever it is. And here I have like contours, so you understand, I will probably mismatch these or like mix these, and then I have a full on like face palette I can use and can travel with, because I'm super excited because I will travel. So super excited about this. So let's put this to use. I will try to color correct my under eyes because panda eyes, and this one is the shade will use. I probably can mix both of them, to be honest, because listen, why not? This one is a brush by Essence. I'm using this to color correct normally on a daily basis, so we will try to cover whatever this is. Just saying. What do I want to use? Listen, we'll just go in there. I don't know how the quality of this will be. I'm hoping that it is similar-ish to the Color Cosmetics one, because that worked beautifully. Because the Color Cosmetics one was really nice. The only thing I have to say was that the product itself was a little bit like dense, and for others I think that is great. For me, on the other hand, that was not so great because the things were not quite emollient enough, at least for me. That works really nicely. And it, as you can tell, it was quite nicely pigmented and not at all. Thinking this one is probably a little bit too dark, but this one probably nice. This one is like a greenish yellow. Listen, I stabbed my fingernail in it, just saying. So this one is like a yellowy color corrector. This is a really pretty, ooh, that is quite nice. Like, look at this. That's quite nice. Let's try to do foundation. I'm trying to use this one. Which shade should I use? Let me try like this one and see if that will work. I don't have a mirror. Let me see. I can work with that. Let's try that. As a foundation, I will just use, again, the Mange brush, and I'm trying to fit that in. Listen. This one is not, again, not as dense as I was hoping that this is like a dupe or dupe-ish kind of a shade for, or shape and density for the BK Beauty one. Ooh, listen, does not look like it, but it is a really nice shade. Again, pale. And I was like, listen, that is really a good shade. Listen, does not look like a good shade. It looks even a little bit too light. In reality, it doesn't, just saying, but in here it looks really nice. Again, really good shade. And again, it is pigmented and emollient enough, which that is amazing. Of course, you can mix all of them. You can mix them on your hand. You can like dab a little bit on your face and then go from there. I'm just trying to like, look at this. That is amazing. And yes, I did not enjoy the color one with a sponge because again, they were a little bit more dense. So for me, that I don't know. Do you like to use like a sponge with more dense products? To be honest, I'm not. I'm just liking that one more with a brush, to be honest. We do have like 50 million brushes, don't get me wrong. But I was like, that is like a little bit like the BK Beauty one. And I don't own BK Beauty brush. But I'm like, listen, do I really need that? I mean, I have hundreds and hundreds of brushes. That is looking really nice. I will use a little bit underneath my eyes. I feel like the color is a little bit, let me switch to this one, just this one. I feel like this one is a little bit too deep for my under eyes. If you're a little bit deeper than me, have a deeper skin complexion than me, this one will probably work quite well. I'm using this one and just go a little bit underneath my eyes to brighten them a little bit. And again, color correct a little bit. I feel like that is looking really nice. Again, do we have to talk about the I feel like the colors, like the color is really great match. Like, look at this. I love it. And again, they are emollient enough. I do enjoy that. Could have used the foundation brush, just saying. We don't talk about that, just saying. We will use this one to contour a little bit, and I will use probably this shade, which is a little bit lighter than this one. We can, like, if that is enough, we're good. And if we underpaint, we could use this one, just saying. I do, like, really enjoy a good, like, contour shade, to be honest. And I am using at the moment mostly like cream or liquid products. It's a little bit pigmented. Okay, let's try to blend it out. Okay, remember myself, not use too much. Use the other shade. Listen, I could have used this one. This one would have been probably better. But that worked quite well. Listen, is this like a total, like, hit? Don't get me wrong, I was hoping for that. Just saying, I'm never buying a product that I am hoping this failing. Because listen, I buy them with my own money. This is not sponsored at all, from nowhere. So, the one what gives me product. This is really, really nice. Oh my god, I'm so excited, to be honest. This is really, really nice. I feel like here in that region is a little bit warmer, but maybe that's me, just saying. But in the like cheek area, it is definitely a little bit more cool toned. This is what I'm thinking. Like, look at this. Isn't that cute? I like it. I like it a lot. We will not use the like deeper shade. I don't think that will. Maybe this one. Listen, I feel like, look at this. This is color theory. Just saying, this is a really interesting. Like, this is a gray. Just saying, like, it's a gray tone, but on me, it pulls warm. That's why I'm pale. Just saying. Just if you have that in mind. This is the color. Like, look at this. On me, it's a warm brown. That is the perfect amount of warmth I want. Amazing. I love it. Do I want to use any of the blushes? I do have blushes, though. Let's use the blushes. Listen, the brush is like losing hair, but we will use blushes as highlighters from a set. But listen, so far, really nice. We'll see, of course, how this is like performing also over the day. So just have that in mind. There will probably not be today any shape, way, or form like a result in any capacity, just saying, because again, I'm not wearing this makeup for the next 15 hours, just saying. Okay, the base, again, love it so far. Let's try some blush. And I did try that before because I was curious, just saying. This is the Catrice Blush Drops, and this is the Festive Treasure collection, and this is in the shade CO2 Ginger Crush, which, I told you I will buy that, and I did, just saying. This one, you have to shake it, and then you do have a dropper again, because that's what we already established. I do feel this is really like liquidy and sheer. Again, I've tried these before, can you tell? Okay, that was not a lot of product, just saying, but I've tried it before just to like see if I like them or not and all the good things, and I feel like these are quite liquidy. The color is stunning though, and it does look like, you know, that this is not super liquidy or anything, but on the face they are. Like, they're really liquidy. By the way, this is also a She Glam blush brush. I feel like, look at this. It's really sheer, and I mean, if you love sheer blush, don't get me wrong, but this is also like more of a serum-y kind of a thing. I'm a little bit torn, to be honest, because I can go with like the Rare Beauty one, for example, where they have much more pigment. This one I feel like is a little bit too liquidy to like that I like it more, you know what I mean? Because I have to build this up quite a bit. And no, if you use a sponge, this is like not showing up at all. And I feel like it also is like lifting a little bit underneath, like foundation wise. Again, it's not this one. If you have like a no makeup day, you know what I mean, this could be cute. But on the other hand, I'm like, listen, the amount of product you have to use to make this work is not cute at all, just saying. We will come to like a powder bronzer, a powder blush, and a powder highlighter in a sec, but I do want to try like again the highlighter in this palette, because so far everything I saw in the palette was a little bit lighter than I expected, because this color I was like, listen, this is too deep for me, but it's like, again, a perfect fit. I love that. So this one, as you can tell, is the highlighter in the palette. We didn't have like highlighter in the other palette, so white, which is always nice. So let me swatch this. That is a really pretty color. Let's try to use this with my finger, because I don't have... Ooh, like, look at this. This is pretty. Do you saw that with the like serum blush at all? Probably not. That is really... Listen. And yes, we do have a bronzer in here as well. So I will probably, again, switch out the colors I don't enjoy a lot, or I probably won't use a lot, which again will be probably one of these, and then this one and this one, because it's a little bit too dark, and then add in maybe a few of these, which, I mean, this one, again, super damn cute. Let me try to... This one is really pretty. Is it the most beaming? No. Did I expect that? No. So we're good with that. For bronzer, I did have a good find at my local TK Maxx. This one is the Zoeva. Let me see. It's the Radiant Bronzer Highlighter. It's multi-use powder. And this one is in... I feel it's, yeah, Lumi 0.1. So I found this for like $2.99, and I was like, listen... That is coming home with me. The other one, by the way, the eyebrow pencil was also $2.99, and I was like, listen, this is cheaper than drugstore, so of course I picked it up. Just saying. This one is the really shiny and fingerprinty packaging, because that's totally fine. And this is the bronzer, and I was like, could I make this work? And I was like, listen, we will try. I'm a little bit picky bronzer wise, as you saw already, like the gray is looking warm on me. So I'm a little bit worried that this could be like too warm toned for me. But on the other hand, again, we do have, here is the bronzer, and then we do have a little bit of a highlighter, which we won't use because again, other one. But we will try either way. This one is a shimmery bronzer, and I'm hoping, listen, I'm hoping, because there seem to be like an overspray. I hope it's an overspray, because this is like metallic looking, so I'm not too fond on that one. You can, of course, listen, you can, of course, swirl them together, and then you have like a glowy bronzer. Let's do this a little bit. Yeah, we will see if that works out quite well. Okay, let's try this. Of course, by the way, all of these products, that is kind of glowy. I'm trying to use just one side. This is indeed kind of glowy. But it also does not look bad. I will, of course, use all of these separately again to see if they maybe interact in a kind of like a straight kind of way or something like this. By the way, this is the color. Like, look at this. This is looking like a really pale browny gold. Well, it works, don't get me wrong. Not sure. It's a little bit more yellow leaning, which I do enjoy, because neutral to warm undertone. Let me swatch the highlighter. Okay, that could be like, it's a warmer gold. That could be, well, not working to be honest, but like alone, I feel like this is a little bit too deep. Like, this is the gold shimmer there. I feel like alone it's a little bit deep, but with the bronzer together, I feel like this could work. Okay, listen, when you see this video, this is probably sold out, not available. I don't care. At least for me. Listen, I'm good with that. This is the Essence Xmas Kisses blush and highlighter duo. We do have like a really cute shake deck or lid, and then you can open it up, and then we do have this. This is a blush, this is a highlighter, you can mix them, and I was like, listen, we will try. I do think this is cute, you know what I mean? And this one is like one of those pink colors that is still a little bit neutral, you know what I mean? So listen, we will try that to make that work, especially with our base, because again, we do have the more orangey blush underneath. That works quite well. Should I like layer all of this? Probably not. I mean, technically yes. Listen, so it lasts all day. You know what I mean? Just saying. Just saying. I do think this is a really pretty color. Again, definitely more of a mauvey pinky color. I definitely need to try that separately also, because I feel like the blush underneath, but I feel like it works. Again, we do have the cream products underneath. I did not set any of this because, listen, I'm not doing that on a daily, so we don't do this. Of course you could if you wanted to. Let's try the highlighter. Let me swatch that first. Okay, that is, okay. Like, listen, this is beaming. Just saying. Look at this, so pretty. Okay, let me try that. And yes, there is a like glitter overlay on top of that, which we don't like, but we will work with that. And then we just okay. Let's try to blend that. That is beaming. Oh my god. Yeah, listen, that is beaming. I mean, we didn't hold back on the whole like highlighter underneath it, but Essence can do highlighters, just saying. Listen, this is like, whoo, beaming from outer space. Listen, it's like beaming from outer space. We don't, can we like diffuse that? Not quite, not quite. Well, this is looking like glass on my skin. Definitely loving that. On the negative side, if you wanted to have like a demure glow, this is not it. trying to tone that down a little bit. Panic, panic. We don't panic, 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 panic. Okay, listen, we will do with that. That is kind of cute, isn't it? Listen, like, listen, look at this. Yeah. Okay, just saying. That went well for the base. Let's do lips and then eyes, because that will be so much fun. Let's do lip next. Listen, I did a little bit of lip liner. This is an oldie goodie. It's Kylie Stone, just so you know, link down below. This one is by Girl Cult. I do want to try this so badly. This is from their collection now. I'm not sure. This is like the peach collection. This is in L06. Again, I'm trying to link all of the products down below. This is what is this? The Sun collection. I'm not sure. Listen, it probably is the, I would say it's the peach collection, just saying. This one is a stunning color itself. Like, look at this. This is so good. This is a brown with gold reflect. And let me swatch that. Oh my god. Ooh, okay. Listen. This is pigmented, and also we will put that a little bit better. This is like really creamy. Like, look at this. This is one swatch. Okay, let's try that and dab it on, because again, a lot of color. I wanted to have like something like this because, oh, look at this. I don't own something like this. Ooh, this is smelling a little bit like peach. So good. This is reminding me of, like, feeling wise. Look at this color, it's stunning. It's a little bit more glidey, just say. This is reminding me a lot of the like Essence. What are these? The what did I try? I mean, look at this. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Do you remember, are these transfer proof? We will find out in a sec. Like the clicky things and the mag ones, like the where you listen, this is not a click up and you don't get it back thing, but it's like a really balmy texture, which I'm not mad about because I do have dry lips. That is a stunning color. This is more of a browny gray color, and again, it's a little bit unprecise because of the like tip and all of this, but let me like wait a few minutes and then we'll see if these are transfer proof. I have to say I would prefer to like use this with a brush, because this is again not as precise as I would like, but in general I do feel like blending out with a like your finger or something like this would look really gorgeous with that, to be honest. It's a really cute color. Let's try to see if this is like transfer proof. I'm thinking it is, at least if I remember correctly, but I will find out. Just saying. I will kiss the hand and then we will find out. Okay, it's not transfer proof, just saying. But still, like, look at this. This is gorgeous. And super, like, comfortable to wear. Love that. Let me put, listen. Because we couldn't have enough by Girl Cult or from Girl Cult, I did pick up one of the palettes. So let's try this on the eye. I will use a little bit of eye primer and we will be right back. Listen, if I remember correctly, this is the shade C. And listen, it's not written any way, shape or form. It's not even have number. I just know this is like C. This is the Fairy Tale collection or something like this. I'm not sure, but this is the color story. I had to have it. We do have like a mauvey burgundy reddish purpley color. That was a description of probably everything. We do have a really bright blue. We do have a bright blue shimmer as well as a holographic shade. And yeah, we will do this. I'm so excited. I've never tried the like Girl Cult matte shades, so I'm super excited. We will try, of course, or like start, of course, with the deepest like burgundy purpley shade. This seemed to be pigmented. Okay, that is kind of nice. So we'll have this. This is the 14 Mini by Refer. And again, I did apply some eye primer because that's what I'm doing. I have oily lids, so we will like not skip on that. This is a really pretty color. Like, look at this. I thought this would be a little bit more purpley burgundy, to be honest, just because it looked a little bit more vibrant in like Instagram posts and so on and so on. But I mean, like, look at this. That is like really, really nice. I will use a small brush. This one is by BH Cosmetics, but you can use like the small brush of your dreams. I'm just using a little bit of the color and not as much pigment because again, we did not set the like face makeup, and I'm just like doing that on the lower lash line as well. This one will probably be like a super quick and easy look. We will just use, listen, if you know me, you know like quads are not my like guilty pleasure when it comes to eyeshadows. And I do have to say I do enjoy that we have 50-50. So we do have 2 mattes and 2 shimmers because we can do like a few things with them. Again, not the best thing, at least for me. I will use just the brush, did not add any product, and just try to blend that shade. So because we don't have like a transition shade, if you like did not blend out with blue, just saying, but that worked quite well. Like, look at this. Didn't have any problems with that at all. I'll also blend in a little bit in that direction. That is looking really, really cute. That worked so well. Blended amazingly, built up quite nicely. Do have to say again, the color is way more brown than I thought. I thought it would be a little bit more burgundy. Just saying. Did I hate that? No. Did it fit perfectly with the lips? Sure did. So let's use the blue. A little bit of kickback, nothing serious. We will use the blue all over the lid. I will use these Suiva 232. Just saying. Do have to say, oh, interesting. It has a lot of kickback, just saying. But yeah, we'll try that. I'm trying not to, like, I'm trying that you can see what I'm doing. But in general, we just will stamp that. And see how pigmented this is. This is not as pigmented as I thought. Just hands up. But, oh, you can build it, which is great. Again, we will probably also use shimmers on top, so I'm not like super duper like miffed, but look at this. Ooh, that is pretty. That is really pretty. And I have to say, both of these colors blend really nicely, even though I did not try. Again, we will plop like shimmers on top of that. So I'm not super duper like miffed about the blend. I will use the same brush, just a little bit, as you can tell, just a little bit of color. You see it is like a little bit powdery on the tip of that, and just use that on the lower lash line as well. Like, look at this. This is so damn cute. I did want to like do a little bit of a, well, cat hair. I wanted to do a little bit more of a complex look with the palette, to be honest. Like, look at this blending. I didn't do a thing. But then I was like, listen, let's find out if that is even like super blendable and working quite well. But listen, it's a little bit powdery again. But I feel like both of these fit in nicely. Again, super powdery, guys. Really, really powdery. I do have to say I don't mind as long as the quality is there. And I mean, look at this. Not, of course, not sure about the hold. Like, listen, I feel like I am Anastasia sultry palette. Listen, I'm still mad about that. So, like, look at this. And look at the mess I've made. Like, look at this. Look at the blue everywhere. I have to clean that up later. Just saying. Yeah, listen, this is gorgeous. I would like keep it at this because of course we don't do that. Listen, we want to see the whole thing. So I will use this one, which is interesting because I can see like a purple shift. You can see like a really bright teal shift. So let's try that. Okay, I did pick up the blue shade on my Singe 1 and I did spray that with some setting spray. You don't have to if you don't want to. I do that so I don't have fallout. Again, not powdered at all, just saying. So we do want to try to have as minimal fallout as possible. We're trying. So I will use again the setting and put that right like on the edge of the blending. Like, look at this. Ooh, that is so pretty. Oh my god. I was not, listen, I was expecting a good quality. I don't know why I was like telling you I didn't. Like, listen, I do expect Girl Cult to have a good like eyeshadow formula because listen, I've tried one from them and that works quite well. So we will do the same thing. This is, by the way, a cheap one from Essence, just saying. So let's do that on the other side as well. This is so pretty. I was not expecting to like this so much. I'm telling you right away. Why, you ask? Because I was like, listen, this is a quad. You're not so into the quads, you know what I mean? This is gorgeous. I will deepen it up a little bit with the deep shade. We will use the same brush as we begun with. Just go into the deep brownish color and just go on the edge here so that everything is blended and looks splendid. Do I have it now everywhere? Be true. This is gorgeous. I absolutely love it. Listen, I feel like the lip color is like something and I'm like living for it. I will of course try the the holographic as well. We will use that on a Suiva. Listen, I'm not doing this on purpose. This is a Suiva 230. These are my favorite brushes. They're affordable. You can buy them everywhere, at least if you're from Germany. And I'm not sure if that is looking so pretty. We will spray that. And then we do this on the lower lash line because I'm a little bit scared, just saying. So we will look at this. This is pretty. Does it look holographic? No. No, it does look like icy blue. Is it just an overspray? Let me find out. No, it's not. You can see. Can probably tell. Like this is like a more sheer color. So if you like want to go into the more neutral route, you can just probably use this one and then maybe this on top, you know, to add in a little bit more neutral. If you just say, well, don't want to have the like blue in there. Like, listen, you're missing out. But I mean, it's a little bit sad that you don't see the, I will do this in the inner corner as well, that you don't see the holographic a ton or at all, to be honest. Nope, you can't. But I mean, otherwise, so cute. That is really nice. I do love it. Like, look at this. This is so pretty. I absolutely love it. I don't know if you know this about me, but I do love the tattoo liners by Maybelline. I do love quite a few things from that line, to be honest. And I purchased, when they were on sale, 2 of the liners. I didn't have a white from them, and they are so glidey and pretty. Like, look at this. You know, they're just like working for you. You know, you don't have to work with them, so they, you know, but they work with you. By the way, the color is probably snow. Nope, it's polished white. 970. And then I also bought, because I did not own that as well, I also bought the more burgundy shade, which will probably fit here really well. And this is a Berry Bliss 818. And again, they are super, listen, let me, like, look at this. That's so easy to work with. So I will try to do this in my waterline. I can't do that for the life of me. Let me bring in my mirror. I'm sorry for that. This is a gorgeous color. I'm sorry for the mirror, and listen, I can't see and I need both hands for that. Like a gorgeous, look at this, a gorgeous burgundy color. I love this. Do you think this is so pretty? Like, look at this. This is so gorgeous. And again, these ones are not like something totally new because I knew I love these. I have several of them. The color though fits amazing with this look. Let's go with mascara because this is the last thing in my, like, in the thing I need. Just saying. Listen, I picked up the Telescopic Lift mascara. This is by L'Oreal. And I was like, I did enjoy the telescopic, like the, at least for me, original one, which has the silver tube, which has little like rifles or steps, whatever there was. And I was like, listen, that could be kind of cute to pick up a new one. Again, this wasn't say, listen, I'm buying mascaras mostly on sale. I do have to say, I do like a lot of them, like the Maybelline as well as L'Oreal mascaras. I do enjoy a lot of them. Not all of them, but a lot of them. So yeah. We're picking that up and trying that out. Oh, interesting. This has like a, can tell, like it's not having bristles here, but a ton of bristles here. And then we have, let me scooch it like this. We have like 1 row, 2 row, and then in the middle we have another one. And then we did that's flat. Okay, interesting, interesting. We will try that again. Listen, I will put on lashes on top of that. I'm not dumb, mostly. We'll find out. Again, I will try all of these products, and either you saw already a review of them, then I will link it down below, or you will see a review of them, and depending on when I upload this video, just saying. So, oh, that is really nice. I do enjoy the like brush. Is it like the best mascara I've ever tried? Nope. But I feel like you can tell, can you? I feel like especially in this area where we have the blue, I feel like you can see definitely that it worked. Is it the best mascara I've ever tried? No. But it definitely worked. I had worse, to be honest. Way worse. I do enjoy that we have like a, like we can use, let me try to, in front of my forehead. I think like I'm enjoying that you can use the bristles here, or if you want to have a little bit more separation, you use them on the end of this. This is kind of interesting. Let's try. And with the like side brush bristles, you definitely can go quite close to your lashes, which that is a plus. Not sure about lifting though, because listen, these lashes are trash. We don't need to try to soften that blow. Let's try to use the middle part to maybe like give a little bit more volume. I mean, this side is definitely better than this side when we come to mascara application and lashes in general. Definitely gives a little bit of everything. So I do enjoy that. Again, not the best mascara I've ever tried, but still quite decent. Okay, that is kind of nice. Like other mascaras that you didn't even see. This one is quite nice. Is it something I would just do this and then be like, listen, now we can skip to other part? No, listen. I don't have lashes at all. Like you can tell, it's not quite there, just saying. So I do enjoy a good falsie, especially for me in this setting, but I do think this is quite nice. Is it the best? Again, no, but really nice. I will add in the false lashes and then we're done. So let's talk about everything. This is the finished look. I just added lashes. These ones should be the Adele 258. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest, but we will go with that. Add lashes you like or don't, depending. Like, I do love my look. I do have to say, I do love my makeup. which is kind of rare. And I feel like all of the products except the like liquid blush, or except this one, I feel like worked quite well and I do enjoy them. So this one, listen, I'm not sure about this. This is a quite serumy blush. Again, I tried it a few times and I was not like thrilled about it, to be honest. All the other things worked really, really well. I did enjoy like the palette so much. Listen, I'm so enjoying this. Definitely will like switch some colors around, use a little bit of that again, but I feel like this color, this one is like a really amazing shade match to myself. And again, this one worked quite well as a concealer corrector thing. Again, I will indeed like maybe like delete this one, and then this one is, I feel like will probably be a good bronzer, just saying. I do think except this one, everything was a hit and I loved everything. Of course, again, I will try all of the products together separately, so I know like how this is working or how this is wearing, like how the palette is like wearing with other colors as well. Like I do love my look, to be honest. I do love the lip. This is so cute. Never like, listen, I don't own that color, just saying. So I will try all of them separately and then I will tell you back. Again, if this video isn't already up, I will like, it will come, and if it is already up, I will link it down below. I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you do, please subscribe to this channel. I upload 3 times a week and I have a lot of fun. My decluttering series should be over, hopefully, depending. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and I wish you a beautiful week, and we see us in my next video. So bye guys.